situation may seem. You gotta stretch your faith. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep on pressing through your obstacles. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what your obstacles may be. You gotta stretch your faith. Moving. It doesn't matter what your situation may seem. You gotta stretch your faith. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep on pressing through your.
Peace and blessings, everyone. How's everyone doing today? It is your girl, your co-host, Cynthia J, on the Cynthia J Show, holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. Holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. I do apologize, having a little technical issues with the camera. Let me see what's going on here. Having some technical difficulties right now at this point in time. However, we're going to get it worked out here. But anyway, while I'm trying to figure out what is going on with our camera today, we're going to be on season 3, especially on season 3 with episode 17. We're talking about the current events that are occurring right now that's going on. But again, how is everybody's Friday? Happy Friday. We had a little bit of technical difficulties because of the storm. For those who are unaware of, there's a storm up and down East Coast that's going on, and so it's causing a lot of crazy havocs right now. There's been tornadoes, so let's send out love out there to us, those in Georgia, certain parts near Albany and everywhere else. A few celebrities had their house hit by a tornado and so forth. So again, let's keep some of them lifted up in prayer. It's been a lot going on. So the storm kind of like knocked out the signal where I am at, but anyway, we're going to try to fix this screen here to get it right once we can figure out what's going on. It could be just the service still, but anyway, today we're going to be on a few topics. As y'all can see, episode 17 dealing with the white girlfriend suspected in a shooting of the black boyfriend. This situation happened out in Georgia. She has been found not guilty, guys. She has been found not guilty, and that is a sad shame. How this young lady shoot her boyfriend and found not guilty. This is crazy. So it's a sad thing to me, because how this situation occurred was that it was stated that she was loading up her gun and it got jammed. And after she was cleaning it, and then come to find out that she was trying to re-clean and load back up, it still got jammed and it went off. That's what was stated. That's what was said. Now, how true that is, but this situation here is very sad, very sad. In most cases, if this was the other way around, when you try not to make this about race, you really try not to make this about race, but if this was the other way around, you would have already know that they would have been found guilty. Straight up, they would have been found guilty. And so, again, let's keep that family in prayer for the young brother who was shot, who was dating his girlfriend. Again, as you see, the title says white girlfriend suspected in shooting black boyfriend. That right there goes to tell you that the system is not fair for most. Yes, you hearing me say this on the Cynthia J show, holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. This show, for those who are just chiming on in, I'm your co-host Cynthia J, birth and doula, inspirational healer, an advocate for us in the community, and so much more. Spiritualist, and again, as you heard me say, so much more. But this goes to show why it's so important that we talk to family members who are dating certain individuals where they need to be aware of who they are. You got to pay attention, especially when you're dating someone like that. You don't know what their motive can be. They might be upset with you. You don't know. So make sure you know who you are dating. Please make sure you're paying attention to these things. But with that being said, also, the next topic is going to be on the South Carolina Memorial Weekend shooting. All I can tell you guys, it was scary. So I will definitely try to do another updated podcast on that. But for right now, it was a major weekend. A lot of brothers and sisters out on the weekend of that weekend on a boat. And it is said that everybody was having a good time, and all of a sudden there was a shooting. It stated in the article of NBC News that 11 people were injured by the gunshots. Different articles were saying different things. So one was stating that some people actually, with severe shooting, was more than 11. And one was just stating the 11 that was shot and injured. Nobody died from this situation, thank God. But there's still more updates coming up on that situation. So again, let's send out prayers and love to brothers and sisters out there in that area. They had a swarm of police that were out there. The police that were there guarded the area. They was trying to make sure that more people were being seen and noticed. But they said it was a white individual, Caucasian, who was doing all the shooting. That is what was said. That is a scary thing. So you to go out here, have a good time, enjoying yourself, no issues going on, and all of a sudden, there's a shooting. Does that make any sense? Like, seriously, does that make any sense? So again, let's be careful out here on a lot of things that's going on, guys. People are very dangerous. People are very dangerous. So please be careful when you're out here for the holidays. Father's Day is coming up. Again, be careful. No matter where you are at, be careful. It's just too much going on. And I feel very sorry for the family, because that goes to show you that people are very dangerous. People are very dangerous. Times are getting very rough. They're getting very rough. They're getting very rough. So again, make sure you're protecting yourself, being watchful of your surroundings and other things that come with that. But on other breaking news, we're finding out that Trump is out here helping, giving lenience to more individuals who are being released from prison, which is a good thing, but it's questionable too at the same time. So again, keep a lookout on some more news on that as well. But for the meantime, shout out to those who support your sister. Again, do apologize about the way the video is being. I will try to do another update and try to correct the issue. But again, thank you all for supporting your girl, chiming on in, sharing the love as always, and so much more. So I love you guys. Make sure y'all continue to follow me on my TikTok at therealcynthiaj.com. And also you can follow me also on other social media platforms at cynthiaj.gospel on Instagram and at cynthiaj on Facebook and on Twitter, letter N underscore anointed. You can find me out there on Twitter as well. Again, thank y'all for sharing your love and your support. I would definitely try to figure out what is going on with the screen. And I would also try to get up here later on again tomorrow just to do something small to send some love and gratitude for y'all. But in the meantime, peace and love and blessings. If y'all looking for a birthing doula, make sure you're hitting your girl up. If you're looking for somebody for encouragement to come out and be a spokes and advocate for your community and your area, you can contact me anytime. If you're looking at the bottom of the screen, you see linktree/CynthiaJ.gospel. You definitely be able to find me there and so much more. So make sure you hit your girl up and stay tuned for other amazing things that's to come. But for the meantime, if you're out there shopping, make sure you get what you need because Father's Day is coming up for the brothers. Let's give a shout out to our brothers. Salute them, our fathers, our loved ones, those who support us in all that we do. So make sure you are sending some love out there. Please do send some love out there to the men who have been very supportive in the community, who have shown their love, who try their very best in a environment and in an area and in the world that comes against you on a day-to-day basis. Please make sure you are sending so much love to them because it's so needed. But with that being said, again, I thank you guys for chiming on in, showing your love and your support, and so many others. So again, peace and blessings to you all, and have a blessful weekend. It's the end of the month, so get ready. June is coming. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace and love. I salute y'all.
My story is for your glory. My story is for your glory.